Whether your display is indoor or outdoor, brightness settings allow you to be respectful to neighboring businesses, homes, and to your advertiser sponsors by providing options to change the dimming value. It also assists in meeting restrictions set for outdoor signage by state, county, or city zoning, helping you to avoid any fines for violation. Displays that are too bright at night can be offensive and ineffective. Nighttime brightness is an issue where sign users, the sign industry, and local offices have a common goal, ensuring that displays are appropriately legible. We know the message these displays convey can be rendered unattractive and perhaps even unreadable if they are programmed too bright. If the display is indoor, it allows you to increase the brightness to make your content or your sponsor content bright and easy to read, but will also allow you to adjust that brightness for moments of exclusivity, say when the entire room darkens and the display is used to announce players to the floor. Now let's take a look at the user interface. To access the 6000 user interface, type in the IP address of the machine in a Chrome browser. You'll find the brightness settings by going to the left side user menu and selecting Configuration, then select Brightness. You'll see an Ad Manager window. If you click on that, a new window will open. The Brightness Manager lets you select the adjustment of the overall brightness or dimming of a sign. The brightness level should be highest during the day to compete with daylight and lower at night for comfortable viewing. Manual brightness adjustment is performed by the user. Automatic brightness adjustment is performed by the software based on information received from a light sensor or from GPS coordinates and the current time. You can start by listing the name of the brightness manager. This could be East Display, West Display, Main Display, whatever you want to refer to it as, and then select any targeted outputs. Not sure which output to choose? Referencing the control drawing to understand which output controls which display may assist you with this step. Typical systems will either have one manager controlling all displays or a separate manager for each display. A single logical display may require more than one output, and in those cases you almost certainly want to control all outputs for a given display simultaneously. Next is the mode. Auto. Brightness values are determined by a light sensor or by GPS coordinates. Light sensors must be configured in the peripherals section prior to being able to select that option. When configuring for a light sensor, also configure the GPS coordinates, as GPS is the fallback option in the event the sensor fails. GPS. Brightness values are determined by the display's location using GPS coordinates. Enter the latitude and longitude directly or click Lookup Coordinates to set the display location. Nighttime brightness is set at 0% and daytime brightness is at 100%. The transition from night automatically begins 30 minutes before sunrise and finishes 10 minutes before sunrise. The transition from day to night starts 10 minutes after sunset and finishes 30 minutes after sunset. Manual. Brightness values are set using the slider. The display will run at this value until changed by the user. Next, select either Limit Range or the Day and Night mode. Limit Range gives you the option to set the display's minimum and maximum brightness with the slider. These limits do not change based on time of day. Day and Night gives you the option to set the minimum and maximum brightness based on the daytime or nighttime hours. In older versions, the configuration settings were found in an advanced menu. They have now been moved to the new user menu for easy access. User-friendly pages replace the need to use the advanced configuration pages to configure these features. If you do not see this in your interface, please update to the latest version. Daktronics customers wanting more information on the 6000 series brightness may search our online knowledge base at www.daktronics.com/support. Just enter the web address, then in the search bar, enter 6000 brightness and click the search button.